you already have in you. You've got pride, you better believe Satan will try to use that thing to kill your calling. You've got an addiction, you better believe that Satan will use that thing to kill your calling. And it may not be right now, it may not be tonight, but it will be 4 months from now, and it will be terrible, and it will be sad, and we will be frustrated, and you will be gone, and it's so terrible to see a calling was killed in its infancy. You understand? So we see Herod. Herod was the king. He was prideful. He felt the title. I'm the king. I am the one. I should be ruling. But what did Satan do? He used that. He said, yeah, you should be, bro. You should be. You are the king. You were appointed. You gained that spot. You're entitled. You should kill that young child that thinks it's going to be the king. What he used what was already in Herod to try and kill Jesus, to try and take out the calling. You have to be very careful. Listen, what is it that's in you? Let's just be honest. What is it that's in you that Satan will try to use to kill the calling, the destiny on your life? Let's put there by Jesus Christ. I think next to a cemetery, the number one place in all the world that has the most, or I'd say that is filled with callings that have died on high schools. Next to a cemetery, I think it's a high school. Because kids do not make it past 12th grade without having advocated, given up their calling. They gave it up through an accident, they gave it up through a trial, they gave it up through a circumstance, and they graduate, and they don't know what to do with their life. And you say, well, they're just going to go to school, or we're just going to help them. No, you got to understand, they lost their calling in 10th grade. They lost it. Saved or unsaved. We see Satan pulls on what is already there. And then number 3, we see that Satan, obviously, he deceives. This is my last point, and we're going to pray together as a youth ministry. That Satan tries to deceive you. So what did Herod say to the 3 wise men? He said, hey, why don't you find Jesus, all right? Why don't you find the boy? Let me know where he is, because I want to go and worship also. He didn't want to worship. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him. You know what the Bible says about Satan? That he's the father of lies. He's a father of lies. That he is a master at lies. Your calling is the most important thing in the world. Why do you think Satan will always whisper in your ear, you're nothing, you're a screw up. You can't make it. Nobody wants you. You're not Jordan. You can never be like him. You're not Jordan. Believe me, Satan whispers in my own ear, you're not Jordan. You can never be like him. You're some guy on the stage. People think you're not even that guy. Who are you? What do you think? You can change Rhode Island? Who do you think you are? You think that you can change your school? Are you kidding me? If the leaders only knew what you did last Tuesday, they would never let you have a school club. Are you joking? If they actually knew what was going on in your mind, you would never be on that stage. If they actually knew, they would kick you stinking out of the youth group. They wouldn't even let you through those double doors. They would have cheeseball kick your butt to the sidewalk if they knew. If you look in the mirror, you say, man, I hate myself. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I talk. I wish I could dress a cool way, but Urban Outfitters is way too stinking expensive. I hate this. And it's a lie from the enemy that is trying to target you. And it may seem insignificant, and you may say, oh, it's just my insecurity. It's not just your insecurity. It's Satan trying to kill your calling. Because if he can use your insecurity, he can kill you. Because it was never about insecurity. Oh, it's the way I am. I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm too weird. I don't even look right. I look odd. I talk weird. No, it was never about those little things. It was about taking your calling and saying, I'm so weird. I'm so different. I can't be who God created me to be. You with me? So, Satan will use deception. Number 1, he will use circumstances, people. He will use a pawn to get to be very, very careful about what and who you allow into your life and what they're saying. Number 2, he will pull on what's already in your heart or in your life. So be very, very careful. Just be honest with yourself, all right? I am a screw up. I am addicted. I have so much lust in me I can barely see straight. Whatever it is. I've got so much pride, my head can't even fit through that doorway. Whatever it is, you need to be honest what's in you. And you need to be and say, God, I'll deal with that. And then number 3, Satan will deceive you. He will lie and lie and lie and lie to you. Also that you will never accomplish your calling. Let me tell you, your calling and Awakening Youth's calling are absolutely connected. And if we don't have you, and you aren't working towards bringing salvation, we aren't working as bringing towards salvation. If you aren't working to make this conference happen, we aren't working to make this conference happen. You need to understand, you are awakening. You are it.